Force the hand of it. Now know there's at least two players close by. Lovely combination. The swing from Hiko pulls the attention. The backlines from Nitro, who still needs to do a bit more though, because Zeke is still doing very well here. Jump peek in. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade out and now a 1v1. Steal, nerves off. And Starzo, the young gun on the other side. Spike to be planted.
Spike planted.
Still trying to close that gap. Starzo still sitting over by Tribox. 27 HP is all he's got to work with.
Posted.
Steel is going to close this gap, but does he check on the side? Maybe he has to check towards the backside. He's going to have to make that sound if he wants to drop down. Steel waits. He's still trying to draw out this player. He's going to go through every single option. Audio cue now. Ah, it's Starzo! There it is. The trouble off this forced away. They're going to stick that fight. Good damage again. That's two now down.
One enemy remaining.
Playing a dangerous game, but he had Zeke by his side.
Yeah, he's going to come through, not going to find another one.
Okay.
Nice little set up there on the back of the turret again. Ethan just holding that flat.
By ACEND, they've taken over short, they're kind of filtering towards the side. You can see how deep 100 Thieves are playing. Actually, still just gets run straight over. Cened's right there, but that's Ethan, that's Nitro. Getting onto the scene. And now Kiles, last one alive. Will handle 3 stand, that's important. And again, this is early. And again, this 3-2 split's going to be coming in right about now. They're starting to take that space as Steel waits, ducked down on the side. The spray's good for one, needs a second, needs a follow-up. He's in danger. Nitro bails him out towards Zeke, but with Cened's success, the site is now into question. Nitro at the back of Boathouse, though, just holds his nerve, stays patient. Cened looks left, looks right. He gets the frag towards Nitro, and now Starzo and Cened. The last two stand, but they do have the site, and they've got the spike and the res.
Actually, Bladestorm available for Cened as well if he wants to throw that in the mix. 100 Thieves closing the distance now, might even be able to prevent this plant from going down.
That's a
Ethan
big
does
denial.
just that.
Huge shot from Ethan, right on the wallbang, predicting that plant spot, and now time is everything. Ethan, he doesn't need to see him to kill him. Takes down Bone Cold, and ACEND are going to be reeling off the back of that. Ethan, that's the value of that man. He is an incredible player at this point. Just denying that spike, but going to push it. Now the problem is there's someone right next to him in this. I just saw him a second ago, but it's Ethan. He ignores Cened, takes the fight on the site, keeps it in check. Cened still stands though. Oh, it's not what you wanted to see for Cened. We need this man to come through here. He's one of the best players we've seen, a natural talent, but he's been a little quiet. Over now, Kiles and Cened. 2v4, and you can see the pressure. It's overwhelming, and that's AJ ult coming through. That's going to put Nitro on red alert. A 1-for-1 trade is going to open up short now, so Steel knows he's on a bit of an island. Has to play his life, play a little bit of time here, maybe give up the site for a second. He's going to now fall away.
Steel actually lucky not to get spammed there, honestly. Ethan will flash through. Zeke got to slip away. Spike only just getting planted now. Cened will find Asuna.
Spike planted.
Zeke's the next port of call though, and he is low HP, down to 30 right now.
Yeah, on the side they have a decent crossfire to hold as well. This could be the linchpin to this playback through. If this can get broken down, that kind of post-plant on site becomes a little bit trickier. Nice flash, but a better shot from Zeke. Good trade from Steel though. Now it's Steel and Hiko. A 2v3. Time working against them here. HP's not perfect. Yeah, he's not going to get that one towards Kiles. Perfect play on the angle, but Hiko's been clutch before. I think this one might be a little too far for him. Starzo.
Setup though. He's
It's
in
nasty.
line. The turret spots the nano swarms there with the gravity well. It's going to slow
for it.
this right down.
Oh,
beautiful stuff, but it's a 1-for-1.
It is great trade. Again, Kiles' trades so far in this round have been essential for the survival. Hiko, though, he just knows it too well. Going to fall away, play safely. Maybe expecting a lurk through middle, but no one's on it. And now with 10 seconds left, I'm seeing that ult looming for Hiko, so that plant now becomes a problem for ACEND. And there it is, Hiko pops it. Doesn't get the tag yet, and actually Cened gets away with it. Bit of a fortunate exchange. Zeke can spun out one towards short as well. So now they have a good idea where two players currently are at least going to be trying to play back from, but how to ACEND get around that additional player.
This recon bolt could be huge for Zeke, actually. Cened with the operator, though, he has to find this first one.
And this is the chance for it. Now knows there's a fair few players coming from heaven. One goes up, one goes down. It's not a shot. Cened wanted, instantaneously punished by Nitro. Oh, and Zeke's made a meal of it as well. 100 Thieves grinning on this one. That could have been way dicier, but it just wasn't.
I mean, it's a great, again, for Hiko to fall away back. The Hunter's, I was going to say, looking at the purchase on both sides here. See, we'll get the Aldrone tag, and Steel's going to eat the first shot from the Hunter's Fury as well. Starzo actually follows up on that. Nitro falls, and ACEND under a lot of pressure here. The Cened will get an upgrade, and their purchase wasn't looking perfect. It was a Frenzy and a Sheriff on the side of Cened and Bone Cold. Lockdown in response here because the Hunter's Fury's been burnt up.
Yeah, great response, and it will at least allow them to step back in if they can maybe catch a player on the way out. No one's going to be leaning through early. You can see Ethan starting to explore as well towards short. Cened still chilling out at the bottom there. See how much he can get away with. He gets checked on Steel. Very diligent in this. Nice deep flash as well. That's going to keep them at bay. Second to follow. And there's the swing. Steel's up for the fight, but he loses it. There's the shutdown from ACEND. They needed that and then some.
On the way in. Whether or not he's going to be able to find one here. Actually, soon will be spotted. Will be dealt with. Hiko has a recon bomb to deal with, and it will be a prime gaming floor. Actually, excuse me, for a plant potentially to come through.
There's a lot of bodies on this site now. 100 Thieves have read this
I
quite early.
Behind it, actually, as well.
There it is. As soon as you show your face, Steel's just playing in between it. He still gets away with at least one in this, but Hiko's got his back. Again, always in those back lines, making presence noted. The only one to really fight back so far is Starzo with a double. But he needs more of that. Another one waiting in heaven. That's going to be Ethan.
Left.
And bear in mind, Asuna is on short. And there it is. Clean from Ethan. Very calm at the end. They got a little.
Okay, well. One way Asuna will actually find Bone Cold as well. Seeker's invested here. And Hiko will find another headshot as well.
Hiko's rolling back the years, man. This is something to watch. Maybe the reaction these days could be a little more human. I'm not too sure. We'll have to call up Anders and find out if it passes the test still. But at this point, it's great to see this man's performance really finding big form. ACEND hasn't had a big game. And this is going to be a tough one to crack
30
here.
seconds left.
Still just going to play time. He's got plenty of utility to fall away to if he needs to. There it is. Now aware, here comes that crunch down middle. Good punish towards Hiko, but now there's further afield, just in the periphery. He's got so many problems, yeah, and on the other side he's barely alive. Ethan's hunting him down. That's rifle gone. And ACEND's going to take the space on the site, though. He wants to try and make some sort of safer passage, but Nitro's still going to be dipping through, maybe having a little look from heaven. Does pick up one. Steel's found Bone Cold. This is looking problematic as we're down to ACEND, Zeke, Keyless. Zeke's doing well, but they still need to get control of this. Ethan, is he aware of Zeke's positioning? No, now he is, though, as his head gets ripped off.
Spike.
How does Nitro play this, though? This man, he wants to get aggressive. Zeke might have just felt that pressure, maybe starting to consider it. Oh, Zeke! Huge shot to close out that half there. Did a good bit of chip damage on the way, but given a lot more space. Steel denies two peaks as well. Starzo and Zeke go down. Nitro's right there. And now ACEND and Keyless desperately trying to hold on to this. What can you do with it? ACEND's now been found as Keyless. A 1v3, but look at the HP. It is low, but it doesn't matter. Nitro's got it. 100 Thieves get promoted, needs a pixel out of place, couldn't quite collect on that. Still finds him. ACEND can't find it either. This is now looking not so ideal as the weaponry's pretty light. They may not be pretty, but it's a frag nonetheless as Starzo and Keyless, a classic, and well, a Marshall.
And whether or not they can find any more damage done, actually Hiko down to 49 HP, so that will be the first one if any, but this Starzo will fall immediately. Now it's left to Keyless. Try and do something and nothing. We'll cover it. 3 survive for 100 Thieves.
With this, losing that mid space pretty quickly as well. Zeke at the back of the site sprays in wildly, hoping for connection here. I think he's finding a fair bit. Look at Steel. Look at Nitro. The walking wounded make it towards the site, but that's a big pickup. Shut down from ACEND. 4 quick kills back to back, leaving Hiko in the undesirable job of trying to do what he can with so little in hand, and shut down in the end by Starzo. What a round off that very. This is where it starts. Quick pop flash. Seekers. Ooh. Taking the time, but there they go. Ethan going to work off the back of it as well, looking towards short, but it's the 2 towards heaven he's got to be worried about. Going to tuck himself in towards the site, but there's a player just walking that smoke, and it's going to be Zeke. Does do well, but now Hiko and Nitro playing this out, and you're so right, the time has just dwindled away from them. Nitro puts his life on the line, that's just fine. ACEND just about makes it out of there with his life, but the round will be 100 Thieves. So much time. 4 players trying to deal with him. It's just Nitro on his own. Finally gets caught off, but that's huge information and a huge tag. Hiko from downtown just finds Starzo. And the post plants are so well established, so deep in the site now. Look at ACEND, Bone Cold and Zeke. They've got such a long way to go back in here.
There's no way they double clear this. Ethan and Asuna have a disgusting setup here just outside window. ACEND actually going to try and drift past it, but and they have to be aware of the possibility. ACEND actually comes through. He found the first. Ethan didn't respond. No way, ACEND.
There he is. That's the magic you needed to come through, but Hiko still stands. And if he stands, there's a chance, but not right now. Bone Cold comes in. Ethan caught sleeping. ACEND. Where did that just come from?
I don't understand what just happened. Lead the way for ACEND to dash onto site. Actually, one confirmation here. And that's just yet, though.
Okay, the classic does, but it's Zeke still just spamming away on this ACEND. There's the impact. There it is. That's all we want. Little confidence. They better get the timing just right because they're being brutalized here. Look at this. Keyless at the back of the side just softens them up. Finds one, finds two. The turret is in action. It ain't even Tommy, it's Killers. As Hiko and Steel, so little progress here.
Look at where the spike is now, Lauren. It's unretrievable. ACEND will find Steel. Hiko left in a 1v5, and again, I'm not a gambling man, but I definitely wouldn't fancy his odds here. ACEND will stamp it, and that Aldrone will actually confirm it's only one outside.
He's going to commit to this. It's a good read because they know pressure's going to come in off short as well.
Exactly.
Very nice read to post up on that. He hit the shot, he looks silly, but jeez. Nitro just about getting away with his life there, 8 HP. But look at what they've got to work with. It's few and far between. It's little odds and ends and a sec. Starzo having to respect this a little, fall back towards the side. The chip damage is coming through, but the run-in from ACEND has been caught off. Starzo's fallen for none of it. And then follow-up. Good trade for Nitro. A little laboured, a little late in the day, but now there's problems. Bone Cold. He's on his own. He's got two players coming his way. Steals there, jumps in. Life on the line for Bone Cold. He's buying time and he's getting frags while he's doing it. Hiko can't make it happen. And ACEND, out of nowhere, is finding the 100 Thieves we're looking for have really paid off yet. There's the clear and there's the kill. Nitro goes down and there's problems. 20 seconds.
Stall.
They are running out of time here for 100 Thieves. ACEND has to make a play, make something happen. But it's Killers with the double, the triple for Killers. And ACEND shuts it down. A Prime Gaming flawless to close out map 1.
They've noted Hiko just yet, so they've got to stay on.
He's waiting for that side contact so he can maybe do something, but he might get past one of them, but there's a second layer to this. Oh no, there isn't! That second layer just peeled away, and now Hiko gets absolutely everything he's ever dreamed of. Zeke's in trouble. What? Hiko still gets him from the grave!
No way, man.
And they're gonna get that spike defuse. But wow, that was a hectic round. Spike plant and a very quick lean towards that deep side of CT. Steel's gonna get a quick kill. Backs away, doesn't want to overstay as well. He knows there's probably a trade potential there. They're probably stacked up towards it, but a spike plant and a post plant with two sheriffs. I mean, it shouldn't be a big threat, especially with Steel doing that sort of thing to ACEND. Bone Cold's still alive. And I'm not going to write this man off. I've seen stranger things with him, but a clean round. 4 standing for 100 Thieves. Spike defuse. They'll be happy with that.
Absolutely, and going to give the defuse over to Ethan once again, and it will actually be his Seekers online already for round 3. Now, again, that's key in terms of a bonus round, these SMG of it. See here, 100 Thieves, again, it's running late here, but we'll find the opener.
All trying to set this into motion, but there's still so many players to get past.
What?
Gorgeous shot from Asuna. And now it's Bone Cold and Killers. How has this happened? And now there's problems. Killers is lower HP, still finds Asuna, and Bone Cold appears from the sewers. Nitro's got him. Killers now, a 1v2. The time is so close, though. They've got it. They've actually pulled off that overpeak this. At least be able to call out a little bit of info off the back of it, allowing Asuna to get around. Steal on the spam. It's all very clean.
Nitro very sharp throughout that round.
Go gonna just try and catch the cross. Denies at least a little bit more information that this sets Steel into motion. No, it doesn't! Exactly. Bone Cold still predicts it, still expects it, still sticks around for it and finds him. Now Ethan, Nitro, and Asuna are in a bad spot for this. Asuna, how much does he know that Keyless could be around this corner? Keyless seems hyper aware that someone's on this sort of approach, so he's posted on this angle. Gonna keep this in check as long as he can. Maybe call for a quick peek from Sewer. Looks like Bone Cold's gonna oblige.
So can they do the same in a 3v5? It looks like they're just going to opt to do as much damage as possible here. See the other two members, Ethan and Nitro, tucked deep into spawn. ACEND are going to be the only one to hold on to A lobby. Now, whether or not ACEND throw anything out here, no, they're all going to come through sewers. Now, that's problematic, though, because it's tight angles here. ACEND could line a couple up.
Yep, that's one. We'll adjust angle. Still be a problem. I'm going to try and keep hold of us here.
20 seconds left as well. Now, Nitro's completely unnoted, though. He should find this one. Should be the freest kill of the game. Spike noted, Bone Cold now in a 1v3. Has to try and recover this, but Nitro, again, Cosmic Divide will cross. Got to be careful here. Zeke actually hard clears that, but the trades are in favor of Ascend.
Yeah, and Cena starting to come alive a little. Ethan and Steel, I don't know how you're going to stop this 22 seconds. Spike's going down. Do they have anything for this? Both flashes with Ethan and a little lax from Bone Cold, just kind of stepping on out, and now there's starting to be some problems. Steel turns that flash, he now knows someone's been caught by it. Knows him towards hell, but there's CNED. Where the buck stops here, even with a quick flash finds him, completely blind! Towards this now, gonna get at least a spot towards backside. Asuna, a quick shot. And now waiting on the cross is gonna be Ethan, gonna get one. That's not bad, but the trades are effective, but it's Nitro, again, the backline hero here. Sprays in well, but it's Killers. That safe pair of hands from that prior round. 1v2, now he's gonna get the information, but already you're seeing that work coming out from Hiko. Oh, it's perfect work from Hiko!
Of course it is.
Avoid being pulled in towards this one. Ascend do start taking the space. Nitro, that's not as clean as you want. He does adjust okay towards CNED in the end. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Hiko's still alive, Steel still around. There it is. Shut down, clean enough.
CNED as well to follow through.
Oh, Cena just got Nitro, and there's no chance for Ethan. He was just flash in hand caught off. Great approach from Zeke and Cena. This is the power 1-2 combo that can be a game changer, but we haven't seen much opportunity for it yet. But this is a round that I feel has been crafted by ults and individuals. It's hard to replicate in the more regular rounds. Asuna and Hiko, last two standing. There's a lot of presence all around them. Flash goes a little deeper. Killer still just sprays in, gets Asuna as Hiko gets caught as he tries to support. Prime Gaming flawless, but still himself, so the backside of those connectors. You're seeing Asuna on the other side of the smoke here to Zeke, who gets tagged up. But CNED walks on forward. CNED is just turning it on. This is the man you want to see come alive for the side. Starzo going to claim one towards Steel. His Bone Cold to close, and suddenly...
Kasuazo just on the left side of the screen here. Asuna coming up with the Blade Storm. He's going to find the back of CNED.
Just ahead of the timing they predicted. Asuna now with a punish on one. Looks for the follow-up. It's not going to be him. It's going to be Ethan. Shut down. Ascend gets sent back in the final shot of things. After just a burst of confidence out of nowhere, it's going to be 8-4. And that was a Prime Gaming flawless spot on the line for this. Now, map 1 did go to Ascend. Let's see how this goes, because 100 Thieves are coming out swinging already. 2 big kills, make it 3. Asuna going to get things kicked off perfectly. Yes, CNED does get a passing gift, but they're going to need a lot more. And Killers is finding more. How is this a 1v2? And CNED has closed the gap. Red predicted by Hiko. He can't deal with it. 100 Thieves! Again, so on behind this, the tags are perfect, the 1-2 combo. Sheriff and Marshall, there's a reason the names kind of go well together. There's now Hiko and Nitro. Pretty left reeling off the back of this. Bit of a surprise round coming out. Now they're both stuck in a corner and have very few options. The flash comes in, Nitro has to respect it, but he will at least punish CNED. Next step forward, Zeke's on the menu, he still comes up with the goods. As Hiko presented a 1v4. It ain't happening. Ascend aren't out of it yet. They are still fighting right back into this.
They will keep him.
CNED will be either a god, or he's going to be in a whole lot of trouble because he's got a player to his left. It's Steel. Okay, still not game over because that's the rifle now recovered. I told you, a prized possession to pull on over. And it's a 2v3. So the rifle with Steel, the Spectre still with Asuna, and Hiko with the Marshall.
And he's in a disgusting lurk, Lauren. Potentially
all the time
going to catch
Zeke, isn't it? Hiko's got to have this, just that deeper angle, tucked so well in on it. Oh, no. There it is, that's a tag. He doesn't have to overdo it. Doesn't want to give away that kill. He can be a nuisance in the backlines by that time. And look at it, Hiko knows that. So aware of what he's got to do with this. And it looks like 100 Thieves are going to give him the answer right back. Asuna's found Zeke. They're turning back and forth on this Bone Cold. What are you going to do?
No, it pinged Bone Cold. They're going to find a freebie on the back of that. Killers cannot respond either.
He's just swarmed right now. This player's surrounding him. Starzo's found Ethan out of nowhere. And now they need some more. Nitro, though. Great catch from him towards Zeke. Killer still trying to do what he can. And Starzo! He was at the bottom of the board. He's still finding damage, still finding work. And so is Hiko! A 1v1 out of nowhere. 6 bullets and a dream. And on the other side, Killers. The front shows and Hiko! He's...
Cena going to catch that blind, though.
Flash.
Starzo can't find that.
Yeah, a little unfortunate. Starzo could have really done with that frag coming in time, and he still can't get it. And now Steel's over here. Perfect supporting play. Starzo's read it, though, but Steel just swings out on him. And now a 1v3 to try and deny 12. Oh, he's got a Spectre to work with. How does he close the gap on this?
And an Aldrone to deal with.
Oh. And now the steps are heard. The information noted. Flashes aren't going to find anything. They just pile it on. 100 Thieves on 12 now. One more round. Close that gap, trying to get in their faces. He's not going to stop anymore. It's absolute mayhem. And ACEND is trying to thrive in it. Hiko still stands though, but the defuse is coming in. Wait, the spray! Oh my God, how are we really seeing this right now? There's nothing they can do.
Oh my God. The lockdown as well will confirm it.
Oh.
We'll get detained here.
Look at his, he's not even got his hand on the keyboard, and maybe he should. No, he doesn't need it.
There's no way, man. Stop it, Steel.
Get him out of the game. This is unthinkable. He's actually got the defuse. Oh, Josh.
No way, Josh.
What have you done?
What am I watching?
What have you done to...
Oh, great. Thank
Okay. Real nice. Loving that. Yeah, he's feeling it. Look.
Look,
Yeah, he's
hand
loving it.
in the air.
Yeah.
Imagine losing it. He will hear him.
Yeah, so he should have that. He does. Catching Steel, this should force the hand towards C now. The time will anyway, 18 seconds. Clearing that close box. Ethan's won the fight, but their Starto makes his appearance. That's one, that's two. The third, not going to happen. Nitro's got it, but 11 seconds. They're running out of time here. Nitro doesn't have the spike, and behind that smoke, it's ACEND. A knife to the throat, and there's another round for ACEND. Play the timing, maybe. The last place that they'll check on the push-up. There it is. Ethan does go down to it. ACEND expects the push-up, and Killers has his back. They keep building. The C pieces now confirmed. They are very much committing. Asuna on towards the site. It's Cold, who's actually lost his life almost instantly. Killers is trying to keep his head down.
He's
They
unnoted.
don't know he is here. They have no idea. They've just cleared CT. They're going to be happy with that. Killers, what can you do? A deep flash. It sets you up. It's one. The second, yes, but the third. Hiko, good trade. And Hiko, out of nowhere, finding two. And now it's ACEND in a 1v3. The man has been hot and cold, and we need a hot round from ACEND here.
Spike planted.
We want this map to continue going, otherwise 100 Thieves get what they need. They open up the chance for a third. ACEND takes some damage, and Asuna closes it down. No harm, no foul. The map is won. There was nothing weird, nothing out of ordinary happened there.
No, nothing at all weird and wonderful about that game. Definitely not a wallbang coming through map 3. To see how it plays out. I don't know if this is, again, necessarily the ace up the sleeve, but ACEND will try and force their way in here. So they're actually going to throw a leer to flash behind it as well. So the Thieves will go 2 for 2 here.
Yeah, Nitro's
Themselves
chasing.
in. Zeke, what?
How did Zeke turn that? That looked like Nitro's all day, but Hiko's not far from this, and neither is Steel. And you're right, the spike now noted. The spam comes out. It does catch Killers. Look at that, 13 HP. Trying to close the back. Oh, Hiko, let's go. What a catch, but it's ACEND. A 1v2. Has to respect it. Has to go through the wall as well. Gonna find one. Gets away. It's now on Steel here. And time is on ACEND's side this time, but Steel kept going. He kept looking for that fight. And ACEND down to 35 HP. Steel a little better off here. Gonna try and deny some angles from him. Steel could do with this one. He doesn't expect the peek again. It's still a miss, but that one isn't. ACEND's got it. 3 for him. That's a Red Bull clutch for ACEND's gonna... Oh, that flash wasn't quite what he wanted. Nitro's gonna punish. Can he get that rifle though? That's the big question to me. He's trying to go for it, but Stark so quickly plays bodyguard on it. Doesn't allow them to get too close. It's a nutty pickup from Asuna, but how much more can you do? Nothing. Bone Cold quickly keeps it in check. Any of these kills coming...
It's going to be returning that Phantom to his rightful owner. Steel will opt to fall. No surprise coming through. I think actually initially got the tag onto Killers. Starzo will respond with 2 kills though. That's huge, but he now finds himself in a 1v3, Lauren. 100 Thieves already on the site.
Yeah, with Ethan already sitting on that cross, this one's over. Starzo knows it. He can't close that gap. The plant was not really made for that.
No.
But that post plant was being just chipped away at Steel, finding so much impact. If you're feeling comfortable on the retakes, big jump peek from Nitro. He's going to know this player's coming his way, maybe even noting the spike there. But he has to keep moving. He's not going to be able to sit still for a second because Zeke's closed that gap. Now Zeke wants to try and find that space on the site, allow some sort of safety for that spike to get across and maybe get a plant.
That's actually in the thick of things.
Bob flash.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. We'll come through. Steel will find his 3rd as well. Ethan now close the distance. ACEND operator in hand. He's got to consider saving this now.
30
That's
seconds
100
left.
Thieves will give him
Something like that?
Well,
good swing from Ethan.
Miscalculation. Potential 3 players here to defend B site.
Tina just absolutely eating it, dude. There's no way out. You're gutted at that one, Ethan. Good spray, Steel. Just the clothesline at the end. Very sharp and a lovely adjustment. Good read on that. Be the first or last time we've seen Nitro with a weapon like this, but ACEND has far more reps these days. Asuna though quickly through. They don't actually get as flashed as maybe they'd imagined. And the quick pop flash
Big
back.
flash.
Ethan's forced off from this. This is a really powerful side take. They're still pushing through on this. Hiko could do with a bit of that magic, but it's not happening for him right now. Nothing's really coming through. And this close play coming out. They challenge on every single angle there. They finally successfully take the site in a...
Actually, the first time we've seen them explore a little bit.
ACEND.
Played out.
This is great though. He's still able to hold that cross. As soon as they had that go ahead to try and maybe posture towards middle, chase down someone like Nitro, they just couldn't. The cross was being held, the punish. They're going to fall away from that, kind of dissolve that little bit of mid-aggression that was being toyed with and fall back to more of a default hold. But look at that. Again, such a heavy lean towards A. So much is put towards this. You can see as to why though. ACEND en route. Bone Cold, the first to stand forward. Meets Steel and loses. The follow-up, though, is a victory coming out for ACEND. Zeke does claim Asuna, and there goes Steel. So now Sight's suddenly a little bit more available. It was a bit of an alien, but the last two are deeper on that side.
Oh, actually, Nitro nearly caught off guard there, but Ethan finds Zeke in response there. Ethan got to be careful here, but CNED will actually swing and he will find it. Nitro now, last man standing for 100 Thieves.
Now he knows where roughly they are. He's got a decent idea. Spike Plant and CNED where he was. How are you going to drag him out of it, though? How are you going to try and make this favorable to you? A couple of junk peeks here and there, but they're not going to re-peek on that once they've got that little bit of confirmation. Keeler's just biding the time. See if he can add to that paranoia. Maybe he's crossed, maybe he hasn't. Oh, CNED just checks. They're all just gathering tiny pieces of information on each other. He's made it towards the site. He's got the rifle, but he doesn't have much time. He has to make the move now, and they are just playing Ring-a-Rosy. Look at them going around it. He gets the final one, but CNED claims...
Charge this down and actually punish the economy even further, but Hiko and Ethan will find kills, and at this point, off for 3 alive. Should we hold on to these weapons? And again, the operator, the important one in this scenario, but...
Hiko wants us right back, doesn't deny the spike plant, but he does catch Bone Cold. Now, that's an advantage to be played with. Asuna does have that rifle, so does Hiko. Nitro got...
Look at Keyless.
What is going on here? Keyless on the flank though, but he's got so many targets to deal with. Luckily for him, Starzo's bailed him out as well. Starzo playing well from the site. Tries to control these building threats that were just kind of looming in the background and steal. Your last man alive. Ain't gonna happen. CNED shuts the chapter.
Position to do any damage on the way in, he'll find Bone Cold. Dismiss away. I'm looking for that mid-presence once again.
Oh, the timing. Starzo, he didn't turn it. Asuna,
Planted.
he's just being such an imperative factor in middle right now. Now Zeke can try and rework this, but Asuna, I wouldn't put it past him to recheck towards this once in a while. You can see him dipping in between. He needs the rest of his side, and he's finally been called off now, and that's going to at least, I guess, highlight where Zeke's playing from, but where is the rest of 100 Thieves? They're sitting deep towards the CT side. They don't have a step back in on the side just yet. There's the first couple of peeks, and CNED still showing presence, but he knows there's going to be a close coming in here, and it's from the back lines. Ethan denied. Keeler's beside him. Nitro's gone. CNED! This is the man we waited to see. And now Steel, there's no way through this. There's no way out. Starzo, he knows it. This one's going to sting. That's a big round on the board now for ACEND. Steel has to accept this one is done for. He can't do anything about it. The scoreline is start.
Tag comes through just yet, though.
A little shaky from Starzo on that one. And CNED now starting to feel the pressure, starting to feel the burn. Keeler's though. We said it before, safe pair of hands, that backline player who is just delivering when required. CNED now can just take the space if needed. It's gone astray. This is a weird round, but it will be an ACEND round, whichever way you cut this. And he's chased this down. Now, does he find Nitro just on the other side on the deeper angle? You can see it now. Nitro, big kill. Trying to keep hold of that rifle as best he can. Asuna now to make a bit of a play. Start maybe leaning out a bit. It's Keeles to find Hiko. That's one of the backline players now removed. If I've got that spike, I'm looking at B going, well, I know Hiko's been playing this. There it is. Asuna even got a tag on another. Bone Cold, where are you? Bone Cold! It's an absolute fumble from Bone Cold, and you don't have to give Asuna 2 bites of the cherry. Zeke. Oh, the drive-by from Ethan. 100 Thieves are putting up some work here. Finally, we see them find a bit of that magic themselves, a bit of that fire in the belly. And Keeler's still alive. And now, no way. No way. Whoa, 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 whoa. CNED, what is going on? Keeler's finds Nitro. This is now a 2v2. It was a 2v4.
Steel and Ethan now have to regroup. CNED still looking to pile on the pressure. Actually, Ethan will find CNED. Now it all comes down to Keeler's.
Don't
Will
ride him.
require an ace for him to close this out. Will actually fake out the
Ride him
mark
up.
yet. Actually, a lot.
There is an angle he can play with as he knows there's still one here. Steel keeps his life. Hiko has to be on red alert now. Protect Steel in this matter. Both now tagged up here. Bone Cold. It's a 1v2, but that's one! And now Hiko,
Down B.
the man who's got ice in his veins, clutches out so often. But Bone Cold, we've said it before, one of the best pistol players we get to watch sometimes. And he's made it closer. He goes no idea. Now he does. 8 more
left.
goes at this with the amount in the mag. He steps closer. Hiko on the other side looks right. Oh my god! Bone Cold, get out of here! There's a fair few players on the other side. Killers, same sort of thing. These two have been outstanding on that first half as well. And there it is. You're seeing more of that. Killers and Deke doing well. ACEND are the only one to make impact. Hiko is down. 10 need in this scenario. Oh, Ethan. Keep your life. There's a lot of rifles. You don't want to be losing here. The Clash Killers, he eats it, but he still takes Ethan with him. But Asuna, this is a big round for him. A very big round for Asuna, keeping them at arm's length. And Starzo shouldn't be able to get too far. No, they still have a little bit of a glance, which is exactly what they needed to do. Yeah. And there it is. 4 alive. These are very tricky positions to hold down. Now Nitro's been noted. He wants to push out for it, but Steel's got his back. Bone Cold gone. Viper v Viper. It's going to be Steel with another CNED down on it. Nitro's found it. And this is still going their way. 100 Thieves are digging. There is someone working back through that connector. It is CNED, and you don't get away with that. Ethan's going to find him.
Careful, team.
Let's see if they can keep this clean. 5 standing is the name of the game for 100 Thieves, and obviously the round as well. Now that wall, if removed, will reveal a great deal. Asuna and Ethan, no problem so far, and it is a flawless round indeed. Prime Gaming flawless, coming in. 5 alive.
Actually reveals CNED here, so he's faced with a dilemma, actually. Yeah, look at that, he finds Ethan just behind Nitro.
He plays it so well. How is he so calm under this much pressure? Still surrounded on all fronts. Zeke's got his back though. Asuna's been caught. That flag's now removed. Oh, but a bounding player comes flying on in, and he leaves it all in the hands of Hiko. Finding this kill would have been essential. Oh, the tag onto Bone Cold. This could be sick. No, CNED just destroying the dreams of Hiko there. No clutches today. No.
Here.
A little fruity with it, but Zeke goes hunting. Steel's already tagged up. We know that from the Hunter's Fury, but he's pushing out. Steel is not looking his way at all, Lauren. Oh my god, he's going to post up right behind him.
Oh, this is the weirdest exchange. Zeke just gets a freebie on Steel. Absolutely none the wiser. If anything, this will spur on 100 Thieves. They have to now make this hit, but Starzo waits. The Judge on the other side just causing dread. The jump up, it's going to get the tag. Another flash comes out. He is being the biggest problem. He's setting up killers, and he's taking down 100 Thieves. ACEND on the verge now of getting to 12. As Asuna called upon in the dire hours now to try and do something to take this back. That's one. He knows there's another chance here. Oh, he's close. The gap! Asuna, this is incredible, but he's got more to do. CNED on 1 HP, and then 1 above. It's going to be Zeke. It's CNED to shut it down. 12 is on the board. ACEND a 1 away.
There's a moment there. He landed the headshot on CNED.
It's a Bone Cold, and they know it now. Killers now knows what's coming his way. He's going to put up anything he can to try and make this trickier. But they close the gap. Asuna, great breakthrough kill, but good work again. Asuna is still doing it, but CNED, he's here. He's finally arrived, and he gets sent packing. Nitro out of nowhere. And now Zeke in the 1v2. Is it now? Is it the next, or is it never? Zeke, what can you find from this Hiko? A little on his own.
Don't stand up, Hiko. Don't stand up.
As soon as this is... Oh, the timing.
Oh my god.
He has no idea. They have no idea. Hiko's walking towards CT. Now they know. And the position from Hiko should be a gift. It should be the golden position to catch this cross. And Zeke can only take steps. The gun barrel shows Hiko knows it. They live to fight one more round. They continue in this fashion. But as puts the Lear up, they're fine. They've cleared it. That's the threat now removed. Spike to be planted. 3 on the retake.
Well handled on the way in there by 100 Thieves. Let's see if Keyless, Bone Cold, or Starzo can get anything done. Actually, Bone Cold will find 1 before he falls. Again, a drop in the ocean.
Last player standing.
Steel will find Keyless now.
Not getting called out twice.
No. No, he's wise.
Patience. And the clothesliner. So 3 still alive for 100 Thieves. Round on the board.
The tag's down to 67 HP now. Does he go exploring?
Unrelenting aggression. He finally gets caught up by Asuna.
The
last player alive is Starzo in 1v4. And this would be double digits for 100 Thieves. So desperately needed. He's trying to play something almost ninja in this. Not going to happen. Hiko's got him.
Oh,
we're at double digits, boys.
God.
It's looking like OT hype.
flash will confirm it as well. Ethan deals with Zeke immediately.
2 stand.
Last player
1
standing.
now. It's Starzo, the only one still alive here. And it's going to be 12 to 11. It's going to be 12 to 11. Starzo, you're great, but not that great. 100 Thieves don't know when they're done. They are steal as well. That's going to be the late game plan that could punish these rotations, but they still need to win the fight on the site. Pop of the ult, it comes down. Bone Cold's in trouble. High Flash comes in, he's eaten it, but he's still alive. Not
No way.
until then, Hiko finds Bone Cold. 4 now alive. They know it. You can see it on Bone Cold's face. He kicks back. He knows they're in danger. There's the look. What? Wait, Hiko, what just happened? It's okay. It's okay. Or is it? CNED's still alive. Okay, Nitro, there it is. Call on those years of experience. Call on it now, because don't call it a comeback. They've been it for years. 12-12, we're going OT. To clear the gun barrel being kind of toyed with. He's with Starzo, closes in though. Gonna get himself right towards the back lines of sight. He's gonna walk this. You know he's gonna walk this.
Oh,
but he's
no!
flashed! Oh, no way! This is a fumble and a half. ACEND and Nitro greeting with a smile. They weren't phased at all. CNED, Zeke, Killers, there's the dig deep, there's the team you need to be seeing. Killers on the swing, gets caught by Nitro. CNED and Zeke, the last 2 alive, and Zeke is already tagged low. This needs to be some of that CNED work, and it's not going to happen. Nitro has outdone him, Steel's outdone him. 100 Thieves take the lead.
What is left in the
Switching
tank
sides.
for ACEND? But in terms of typical tells on the attacking rounds from 100 Thieves, now they will stack up towards shop. Actually, one member Steel will push through Hall here, but Nitro found himself some space to work with. Bone Cold and Stars are up behind this wall. Damage exchange. Kila's actually isolated right now. The flash is perfect.
He's closed the gap. Ethan's coming with another. This could be it. 100 Thieves on the verge of destroying ACEND, ripping the lead away from them as Zeke and CNED need to rise above, and they can't do it. Nitro to close. A flawless round to win it on. And against the odds, against the round score, against every aspect of this game, 100 Thieves just rose to the occasion.
Absolutely insane from them to build back into that when ACEND looked in total control of that decisive.